Now we're going to introduce the spiking rules in volleyball. So the first rule to know, it is not allowed for libero to carry out a volleyball spike. Secondly, a back row player is not permitted to carry out a volleyball spike within the front zone. Thirdly, the ball must land in or within the boundary lines. Lastly, a spiker must contact the ball on his or her own side of the net, but may in the course of the follow-through reach over the net. In conclusion, in order to be a good spiker, we must know the rules.
Now we learn how to spike in volleyball. There are 11 steps how to spike in volleyball. First step is you must get into a position. You must be a front row player in order to strike the ball over the net. At a sharp downward angle, it is most efficient to hit the ball from the right or left side. Place yourself behind the 10-foot line, which is the attack line, if you spike the ball from the right or left front position, which is the line that is about 4 steps away from the net. Second, you must watch the center. The person playing the center position will set the ball high in your direction, arcing it so that it falls close to the net in a position that makes it easy to spike it to the other side. You will start a push after the ball is set. The third step is use the correct stand. Bend your knees and face the ball so you are able to maneuver. Your left foot should be set back from your right foot if you are right-handed. Your right foot should be set back from your left foot if you are left-handed. The fourth step is take the first step forward towards the ball. With your left foot in the direction of the ball, take a strong first move. Do the opposite if you are left-handed, just like in the video. Next, the fifth step is take a second powerful step. Step with your right foot to build speed if you are left-handed. It will be your left foot. At the same time, swing your arms back behind you to prepare for strike. The distance of this second step will vary according to the position of the ball. If the ball is closer to you, you will take a short step. If it is further from you, take a longer step. Next, the sixth step is take a final step to square feet. Step again with your left foot or your right if you are left-handed and end with your shoulder width apart and your knees bent. Your arm should be swung back behind you. Next, the seventh step is jump as the ball falls into position. As your last step lands, your body should be turned at 30 degrees from the net with your hitting shoulder further from the net. Jump explosively upward and swing your arm forward at the same time to jump high into the air. The higher you jump, the more powerful your strike will be. Next, rear your hand back to strike. As you reach the height of your jump, your arm should swing above your head. Pull back right elbow or your left if you are left-handed and bend it at a 90-degree angle. Your hand should now be at head level. Next, hit the ball with the center of your hand. Keep your hand open with your fingers together. Rotate your arm and the shoulder and whip your forearm forward to move your hand quickly toward the ball and make contact. Snap your wrist downward to impart topspin and direct the ball down into your opponent's court. Next, bend your knees when your feet hit the ground. This will help you regain balance and avoid an ankle injury. Make sure you don't fall into the net as you land. Next, get back into position. If the opposing team returns the ball, you will need to be ready for more action. Drop back from the net and get in your ready position. Keep your eye on the ball the whole time. So we will see the video how to spike. That's all.
This is common spiking mistake while playing volleyball. Not just blocker but spiker also cannot allow to touch the net. Player foot also cannot touch the opponent's side. Footwork in the approach is backward. When approaching the net, spiker must know which foot should be at the forward. Player cannot allow to hold or having prolonged contact with the ball. This is a technical foul and not count as spike. In volleyball, libero not allowed to doing a spike. Lastly, the player is too far under the ball. Player must know exact time to jump to prevent miss the shot.
Last, I will share some tips to become a better spiker in volleyball. First, you can work on the angle of your spike. A spike is more powerful and more effective when you hit the ball at a sharp downward angle. And you want the ball to hit the floor as quickly as possible so that your opponent won't have time to return it. Next, you can work on your timing. By knowing exactly when to hit the ball, you can impact the power of your spike. And you want to time your approach so that you are able to make contact with the ball right as it reaches your sweet spot. You can also do some strength training exercises. By doing special exercises, you can build up the calves, abs, rotator cuff muscles, and other muscles that allow you to jump higher into the air. Furthermore, you can learn how to see blockers. You should avoid spiking towards the blocker, and you should try to spin the ball so that it is harder to predict and it's more difficult to block. You can also confuse your opponents by moving explosively. By moving quickly and explosively, you will take the opponents by a surprise and you will have a greater chance for successfully making the kill. Last but not least, you can strategize with your teammates. You can use code words, special positioning, and other strategies with your teammate to fake out the opponents.
There are many great spikers in the world, and we have highlighted two of them. The first one is Matthew Anderson from USA. Matthew Anderson is representing the Americans volleyball team, and his position is a wing spiker. He has a height of 202 centimeters with the weight of 100 kilograms. He could reach a vertical jump of spike with 360 centimeters and blocking jump of 332 centimeters. He has shown great skills on his gameplay and he achieved many awards. As you can see, his award on individual award, national team and CEV Champions League. Anderson has one of the fastest spike speed that ever recorded, that is 117 kilometers per hour, and he is one of the valuable player. Next, we move on with Yuji Nishida from Japan. He has a height of 186 centimeters with the weight of 80 kilogram. He could be able to have a vertical jump on spiking that is 347 centimeters with a block jump of 335 centimeters. After his impressive debut in the age of 17, he earned position in the JTEKT starting 6 and Japan men's national volleyball team. He is one of the youngest players in 2018 roster of the Japan's national volleyball team and FIVB Cup final. He became the youngest player ever to score 30 points in a match. Yuji Nishida, with the height of 186 centimeters, is not considered tall compared to the other spikers in the national team, but he could show a great gameplay and skills as a spiker.